All right, Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that's wishing this truth out of the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity and in diligence. Shalom. All right, man, and this is a clip, that I stumbled across, about a few weeks ago. I've been meaning to get around to do a video on it, but the spirit hadn't failed, but here I am now. So when you look at this video, right, this video could show you the mind state of, our people, right? Basically going off what he soaked up as an infant, as a child growing up around his environment, which I believe, because even if it's fake or, this is still the mindset of our people, which I don't believe is fake, which I believe that this is how he really thinks, which I believe because, me growing up, who I was around, I felt like what I was seeing with this person I was around, that's what I was going to do. Fucking have a bunch of kids and just live off my grandmother, and live in a house. Just evading responsibility, because that's what I was seeing. And like when you young man growing up, what you seeing is what you soak up, which in turns, like in this truth, what you see is what you soak up. That's why we become as babes in this thing, and a baby, what he see is what he soak up. Okay, but with this young man right here, when you see this clip, like this guy here, he is destroyed. He is destroyed. He's become a product of his environment, which ultimately goes back to the curses, right? And I'll start with, with that, right? As a, watch this. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 28. It says, "And Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart." See what it says in the ESV. "And the Lord will strike you with madness and blindness and confusion of the mind." All right. And when you listen to this guy, he's going to be confused in the mind. And what he's saying is going to be madness. Okay. You see? So I'll start there. And this is what it'll be.
I know goals. I was born to stay in the hood.
Are you gonna stay in the hood for the rest of your life?
I might.
How you gonna make money?
The government gonna take care of me. All I gotta do is have 8 kids and I'm Gucci. Do you know how much food stamps I could get with 8 kids? The hood is the land of opportunity. I can get a chopped cheese, Chinese food, and Don Julio on the same block.
Yo, now we're done.
I ain't got no goals.
You see, heard what he said? Nah, this is sad, bro. This is sad. And people, they look at this for fun, entertainment, but when you look at this through the spirit, man, this is sad. This is sick, This is the fury of the Lord, resting upon Jacob. Okay, listen, I'm gonna play it again.
Got no goals. I was born to stay in the hood.
Are you gonna stay in the hood for the rest of your life?
I might.
How you gonna make money?
The government gonna take care of me. All I gotta do is have 8 kids and I'm Gucci.
See, he says the government is gonna take care of him. All they gotta do is have kids, and that's the typical mindset of the nigger woman. She have kids, and the government gonna take care of this. See, he was raised under the so-called black woman. You can tell he was raised under the so-called black woman. All right, and his mindset is that all you gotta do is have kids, and the government gonna take care of him. And see, that goes to show you how, the so-called black woman, right? And these monstrous kids that are under them, they look to the so-called white man for help, man. And that's why the scripture says, "Woe unto you that go down for Egypt for help," man. Right? These things that they trust in, the confidences that they have, in this devil, is only but for a time, right? It's only for a season, just basically really to fulfill prophecy. Okay, but this is the fury of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, and that's sad, man. That's sad. You know that you in this right here. He's a young man, but he has a feminine mindset. You know, he's destroyed in the mind. Let's see what this. Let's see. Give me a second. Well, oh wait, up here, right? This is Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth its owner, and the ass his master crib, but Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider. You know, if you tell this knucklehead nigga about Yahweh Shem Yahushua the Lord, and you make it real ABC, right? If it ain't about money, you can tell for his mind, he said Don Julio, Chinese food, blah, blah, blah. His mind is destroyed, with black culture. He wouldn't consider, the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, he wouldn't consider the prophets, man. It said, and see, you know what? And that's why, the Lord say destroy, in Ezekiel 9, right? It says slay utterly old and young, right? Verse 4, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, right? That have forsaken. See, it's talking about the children of Israel, but it says children that are corrupters. This dude is corrupt. All right, let's go to the word corrupt. It says shakath, right? Shakath, okay, to destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay. He's ruined, Anything that he could have been, if he maintained his mindset, he's ruined, okay? Spoiled, corrupted, injured, ruined, rotted, spoiled, ruined. He's ruined by who? The so-called black woman, right? Because 9 times out of 10, he's speaking like that. He didn't grow up around a male figure. Even if he did, the male figure is dominated by the so-called black woman, man. Right, so he's part of those children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. Check out this word backwards, right? Backside. See, they have gone away backwards, man. Okay, and it also speaks about that in Isaiah the 5th chapter. All right, this is Isaiah 5:20. Is it? Well, maybe it's Jeremiah. Jeremiah 5:23. Maybe Jeremiah 5:23. Yeah, but this people hath a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Okay, they're revolted and gone. Like that was that young man. His mindset was gone. All right, and that is the fury of Yahweh, the fury of Yahweh Shem Yahushua resting upon him. Those curses. All right, this is Isaiah 51:20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in the net. They are full of the fury of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the rebuke of thy power. Okay, they're full of the fury, right? The Lord had done this, man. Because look at this dude. He in which I perceive. You could tell that this guy is a Jake, right? But look at his mindset. Look how he thinks. Look what he believed as is the life. Like, cause he's saying, man, I ain't got no goals, man. I'm born to stay in the hood, right? That's what he feel is what you would call life, all right? To have 8 kids and allow the government to take care of him. This is the fury of the Lord that's upon this young man. He's destroyed. And think about, that's why you have what you would call young nigga culture, YN culture, right? A bunch of young niggas running around here full of the fury of the Lord, killing and shooting each other, making songs about Dracos and 7.62s and Kill Techs, and thinking that it's cool. You see? Crashing out. But this is the fury of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because, at one point in time, right? Let's see, Lamentations 4. It's Lamentations 4 and 1. It said, how has the gold become dim? How has the most fine gold changed? Right? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street, the stones, right? And we're likened unto what? Lively stones. Okay. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Right. So we've come to a low estate as a nation, and the young men, because the future of a nation is the younger generation. So that's why you must train up a child in the way that he should go, right? But under these curses here in America, right, they've been given what? A black culture, right? Destroy them. You see, been destroyed, And that's why the Lord gonna destroy a lot of children. A lot of children gonna be destroyed. That's just the bottom line. That's what it is. Evildoers, these children that are not worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that's carried off into, different things. Now that, you got boys want to be with boys, girls want to be with girls. Girls want to go, you want to lay down or want to be fast and want to lay down with, because having sex now, with this younger generation is like, if you ain't fucking, then, you ain't really talking about nothing. When marriage was, having sex was an honor, like when I say was an honor, it was like, it was sacred. So like, it was sacred, But you see this just dude right here, he said, have 8 kids and the government gonna take care of you. That is a warped mindset, right? But that is the fury of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But see, what we need and what we looking for, right? This is Ezekiel 36. This is Ezekiel 36 and 25. 24. I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of the countries, and I will bring you to your own land. And this is, this will be physical, but right now he's seeing that Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is gathering us, right, throughout the four corners of the earth through the act of preaching, right? Then I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and that clean water right now spiritually, right, is going into what the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, right? Because the scripture says in John the 7th chapter, out of thy belly shall flow rivers of living water, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, right? Because the mindset that he has was filthy. And I remember, man, as a young boy, I had I had a similar mindset to that, right? And from your idols, I will cleanse you, right? And that's what the Lord has done, is doing for the elect. The elect is going to turn back and serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But that mindset that this young man has right here is the mindset of what you would call the aftermath of what they call it, the projects, which was an experiment, which I'm pretty sure he grew up in the hood, man. In every hood, damn near, it's like the damn projects, man. Like in New Orleans, you have like the, I don't really know shit out there. You got Ninth Ward, Uptown, Downtown, all these different hoods. Down here you got Fisherville, Brownsville, Dixie Drive, which it consists of a whole bunch of Jakes in the same area, in the hood, looking to see who can stunt the most, who can, who's most hood rich, right? Who's doing better than the other, but staying in the same areas, goddamn Mercedes-Benz outside the goddamn projects, man. These 4 walls that's painted white and your floors, painted white, man. With these white stoves and white refrigerators. Okay. Yeah, I mean, brothers know what I'm talking about, man. You see? But that's the mindset, right? Which is part of the curses, man. That's why, you got to thank Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the Lord, pull, because you got brothers, you got brothers that was carried off in that nigger culture, man. That nigger culture. all right, that is now, you know what I'm saying, understanding the world for what it is, you see? So I'm going to play this video one last time.
In the hood for the rest of your life?
I might.
How you gonna make money?
The government gonna take care of me. All I gotta do is have 8 kids and I'm Gucci. Do you know how much food stamps I could get with 8 kids? The hood is the land of...
See, he trusting food stamps, but they probably getting ready to take that away, man. You see? His confidence is in what the so-called black woman is, man. He shared the same interests as the so-called black woman. You know how much food stamps you can get with 8 kids? You know?
Opportunity. I get a...
Using the children as a bargaining tool, as a weapon, looking at the kids as an income. That's what the so-called black women do today. And trust me, I know, because I got baby mamas that use my kids against me as an income. It's never about the child. It's always about the money. Because if it was about the child, then you would go half on everything. It's always about the money.
Chopped cheese, Chinese food, and Don Julio on the same block.
Yo, nah, we're done.
I ain't got...
And that's nigga culture right there, man. All right? And the Lord coming to destroy every, young little nigga that think like that, man, that's carried away off into that type of foolery, man. All right? So this is Ezekiel 9:6. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, right? Because the judgment, which you people really don't understand, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is about to come down with a judgment, man. Man, we are already seeing this in Israel, that the scripture says judgment shall start in my house first. So you women, you men who call yourself Israelites, judgment is about to start with you. And we already seeing that, man. We see what's going on right now, man. Brothers in the know about, this guy that was, head of, Sakari. And I'm not finna get into that, man. But that was that's shameful, bruh. To know that you got guys that call themselves Israelites that's into shit like that, man. Okay? You will be destroyed merely off your mindset, man. Right? Anyway, but come not near any man upon whom the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Shalom.